Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. I've watched the video. Actually, I was minding my business. I was actually very, very busy in the streets of Kampala. And I got a message from one of our people actually informing me that actually Kohera the elder, has made a video about me. I was okay, let me see. On realizing, actually, I got a notification from Coher, and I say, wow, I had left this old man for a very, very long time because I looked at it like it was actually very, very useless to always respond to this old man. And things went all for some good time. So today, this old man actually addressed me and he was waiting for my reply for his message. On his video, he said, why am I not traveling like my friend? The travel commando. Let me first respond to that old man, all people are still traveling. I'm seeing Jamaican uncle is busy traveling. At his age is traveling. So actually also, Kohera is capable of traveling. So let him also let him travel. All people are traveling. Even Jamaican uncle is still very strong. Let me give which example. Kohera, why are you making videos in your compound and you're not traveling? Leave your home and travel. Because you think people who have been traveling like the travel commando, it's a walkover. You go and travel. Me, have realized that I don't have the energy or I don't have the capacity to travel. And I'm here to monitor the stupidness that is actually coming from your mouth. You're a very dirty old man in your mouth. Very, very dirty old man. So you have looked for me, and let me tell you, I have a full package for you today. And let me tell you, don't provoke me, because there is a video I've already made. A video that talks about how actually a dead father is better than you. So don't provoke me to release that video. If I'm to release that video, you'll curse life. You'll curse life. Don't provoke me. It's already out. The video is out. So if you are going to come out always talking about me, that I'm talking about this, these so-called reactors from the village that is always causing commotion, because you're always out there to try to protect stupidity. That one I'm not going to listen to. I want to make it very, very clear. But don't provoke me to release that video. How a dead father is actually better than you. Be very, very careful. Don't provoke me. Don't provoke me. You see, I'd given you peace, and I thought you are going to be in that line. But it seems like you want to cross the line to try to provoke me to do what I was not ready for. But you see, for me, when you provoke me, I'll put it on your face. He tried to make it look like, that he has married a woman from Uganda, and I'm not respecting him. Let me tell you, the truth is, my friend comes from the same village where your wife comes from. My very, very close friend. At some point, I told you that if you provoke me, I'll go and interview the grandmother to your wife. And some people told me, David, you are going an extra mile. You leave it there. Let me tell you, the grandmother to that wife of yours is actually suffering. Is actually suffering. Now that you have started making some money on your platform, you try supporting the old woman. Try supporting the old woman. People always try, when you marry a woman from a certain home and probably they are not doing well, you give some support. But this is an old man who again wants support from this family to actually feed himself in Kenya. Are you okay in your head? And you don't want me to talk about some of the things. So if you continuously provoke me, let me tell you, you'll not like it. You will not like it. So he raised some issues. How I've said Ernesto has a long mouth. Is it a lie that Ernesto has a long mouth? It is the fact that Ernesto actually has a long mouth. I'm not a senior citizen as you claim. I'm not old like you. I'm still a young man who has brains. So when you say I was able to construct a home, I've constructed a home for myself, it means I worked so hard. You see, if I had constructed that home, that house, when I was already in the platform, you're going to say that people contributed for me to construct my house, which actually, now you lack what to say, because me, I work for myself, and I'm still working. I'm still a young man who is actually still ensuring that more good things are coming. You still don't know more about me. When you open your eyes, you'll know. Kohera, I don't want to suffer at my old age like you. That is why I'm trying all my best. If at your age you have a funny house like what you have, where were those children actually sleeping when they were young? Were they sleeping in those houses? Were they really sleeping in those houses? You were a teacher, a professional teacher, who actually did. So you want me now to start praying for you that God should open for Kohera doors at your old age? Okay, let me pray for you, Kohera, that please may God open for you doors at your old age at 75, so that by the time you reach 80 to 85, more blessing would have been on yours. Kohera, be very, very careful. And even the person you are always trying to come out to attack, why should you really come out that you want to make me look bad, that I'm always doing bad to expose the madness that is actually happening in the village? He has also come out to say that I'm one of those people who are financing the land grabbing in the village of Nyabohansi. The truth is, let me tell you today, I want your land, Kohera. And I want that land because I want to be closer to you, Kohera. I want to buy land from you, not from anybody. I have said this several times, and you have refused to answer me. I want your land. I want to buy land from you so that I be closer to you. I monitor your stupidity. That is exactly what I want. I don't want land from an ESO where I don't want land. Me, I want land from you. You, Coher. You answer that. So that if you are willing, I'm here. I'm here I will buy that land because I want to be closer to this stupid old man. So that I put sense in your brains. You know, you have taken so long to put understanding in your head. And that is exactly what I want. Because this old man, he has actually messed up a lot in life. He has messed up. And he needs people who should actually tell him facts. You know? You see, when you tell somebody things on his face, you know, like when I told him about his latrine, you know, some people were saying, David, you did bad. No! How can you dig a latrine and you leave the latrine for a whole year? What if a child falls inside? Who are you going to blame? You know, this is an old man who used to practice open defecation in his compound. And he said, David, you know, you have insulted me, you have talked a lot. I am talking facts. Is it a lie that you had no latrine? Was it a lie? Is it a lie that this old man practiced open defecation? Was it a lie? Was it a lie? So when I hear this old man talking, actually, you know, I look at him like, you know, you have lost direction. And I'm just trying to put you in your right place, you know. So please, the issue of the people whom you are talking about, these are people who are causing commotion in the village. And I really wonder, why is it that this old man is too much into supporting useless things in the community? He said, I'm very jealous of the progress of what is happening in the life of these young men. You and me, Kohera. Actually, who is jealous? Who is jealous? You have been talking about the family of Ondari almost each and every day. And I've asked you several times, why don't you stop talking about that family? And you said, for us we are eating and for us we don't want you to eat. You know? Now you don't want me to talk about things that are actually happening. You want us to sanitize things. What is wrong is wrong. If this individual stop talking and crucifying the family of the travel commando, there is no need for me to come here and make videos to actually talk about them. But if they are going to continuously crucify this family and talk useless things, me, I'm not ready to keep quiet, Coher. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to say that people are giving me money or people are giving me what, those are your words. But I'm going to stick to my point. Whoever is going to talk about the family of the travel commando, I'll come for you. Including you, stupid Coher. You know, I don't have kind words for you. Because a man at your old age, you are very busy talking about another man's family. Why don't you talk about your family? Why don't you talk about your family? You are saying, me, I'm in Uganda, and I'm talking about things, and I go deeper. I go deeper because I have the information. Just like you, at one point I told you, if you provoke me, I'm going to release a video of what happened to your own father. Yes. You think we don't know? We are aware of what happened to your real own father. So please don't provoke me, you know, because I gave you time. And now if you want to drag me into all these things, old man, I'll make you cry tears, which actually I don't want to be a contributing factor towards you leaving this earth. You know, because at one point he said, when I started releasing videos about him, he said, you know, for us old men, if you just do something small like this, we can collapse. So you want to pretend by telling me that when I enter for you, you'll collapse and you maybe... So now you're looking for me. So because you're looking for me, I'm going to give you the test of your own medicine. Let's first listen to the voice of this old man.
Say Gilto has stolen potatoes in Zambia. Surely. I think I should call you a rumor monger. when
Did you watch my video, old man? Did you watch it? You know, you are only reading titles. Didn't you see where the way was getting potatoes from? Did he buy it? He bought that potatoes. You know? You see, you are stupid. You are just a stupid old man who have lost direction in life. Now you are struggling in this platform. If it was not because of the platform, let me tell you, Kohera, I think you would have even left this earth. Because you're living a very, very miserable life. How can you sleep in a house where if you are outside, you see inside? When you're inside, you see outside. And you're a professional teacher. You're a professional teacher. And you're still earning pension. What are you using your pension for? What are you really using your pension for? This is money that people always keep on getting after pension. What are you using that money for? You could not even work on your house. Then you want to come out here, Then, let me tell you, me, I bought land for myself because I don't want to have problems with my father. I bought land for myself. So it's the reason I'm encouraging Ernesto, instead of fighting his father and he's capable of buying land, let him buy land. Why do you want to fight old people? Why does Ernesto want to fight his father? He fought his father last time. Why didn't you talk about it, Coher? When Ernesto beat up his own father. Now that is a right child that you are very busy supporting. A child who is very busy beating his father. A child who is beating his father, who is fighting his elder brother. And you say that's a child, a boy who is supposed to be respected. I respect a fool. A fool that does not understand. A fool who does not respect his father. A fool who does not respect the travel commando their family is feeding their family each and every day. The mother to Ernesto is at the construction site of the princess. Kohera, you have not seen that. And that is the family this Ernesto is very busy insulting. A family that is feeding him, buying the money his mother is getting every day. They're using it to buy food to feed Ernesto. And Kohera, you want to come out that I'm doing so badly to talk about this young man that he has a long mouth. He has a long mouth. That is the truth. Whether you like it, I know you like camouflaging for them because you are also stupid. You are trying to direct these young boys in the wrong direction. You are not a good old man. Instead of telling these young boys that they're actually wrong, they're doing wrong things, you are very busy supporting their wrongness. Why do you sanitize things? Call a spade a spade. If you are wrong, you are wrong. Me, I will say it. So if you want to talk, you talk, because you want to make these young boys to go to the same direction. Same direction like the way you are right now. You're a very frustrated old man. Very, very frustrated. You have lost it.
Did he steal them from the shop?
You have lost it all. You have lost it all, man. And we don't want this youth, when they reach their old age, they start regretting like the way you regretted. That is what we are emphasizing. That let them invest right now, because it is a higher time that they invest, even if their parents are going to give them a piece of land. But let them go outside there. Buy land when there is still opportunity. We are not saying they leave their father's land. No. But let them invest their money when there is opportunity. This is a chance they have. Time is going to reach when they cannot be in position to buy a piece of land. And you don't want us to encourage these young men to move out to buy pieces of land for themselves. You want them to live a frustrated life like you, because you are trying to camouflage for them. You want to direct them to the wrong direction that you yourself, now you see your life. See the type of life you have right now. At 75 years, 80, 75 to 80, you are still producing young children. How many years are you now having to live in this earth? You won't tell me you still have 40 years. You know? Can you stop producing? You are not even ashamed of yourself. You know? You are not ashamed that you are still producing young children at 75 years to 80 years. You are not even ashamed of yourself. And you don't want us to talk about this. If your children cannot tell you, those children who have grown cannot tell you, me, I will tell you. You are not ashamed. You won't tell us you are the one who like women so much. You are the one who knows how to produce. You produce like rat. Are you a rat? Are you a rat, Kohera? You are not a rat. You're a mature old man who have gone to school, who is educated, and you're a professional teacher. At 75 to 80 years, you are still producing young children. A child of 4 years, 3 years, 1 year, 2 years. Are you a rat? Look for something else to do, Coher. You know? Look for something to do, you know? Yes, whether you have married a Ugandan or you have done what, it is good to marry, but have a limit for yourself. You know? A retired man, 75, you are producing children. Whom are you going to live with those children? Do you have some investment for them? You know? You start life. I know your children will not tell you, they fear to tell you. But if you are to watch this video, I'm putting it on your face that you style up, old man. You know? Whether you like women, like what? Style up. You know? It's a higher time.
Paid to be on the necks of these young men. Leave alone Kohera Senior, because you have always talked a lot about me. You have always talked that I have fallen in the latrine. I have collapsed from the chair. I am drunk. I am a beggar. You have always called me so many names. You have always fabricated so many items on me. Leave me alone. But how about these youths? Now let me tell you that, my friend, God's doors belong to nobody. God can open doors to anybody.
They will open for you also at 75.
As long as you are being hurt, as long as you are very much pained because of what you are seeing those youths doing there, that is when God is opening their doors very wide. And they are going to succeed. What is wrong with the keen to traveling? Call him a fisherman, call him anything. What is wrong with him traversing? Sure, a person who is not even bothering, who is not bothering. You are too far. From where? From I don't know where, Jinja or wherever you are in Uganda. But you have decided to focus all your interest at Nyabo Hansen. That is why there is this rumor that even this land grabbing here, you are having a hand. You are having a hand. You are sending money to Ondari so that he can buy you land. That is why you are very much keen to see what is happening. Look at your very current video where you are calling Ernesto that he has a long mouth, surely. Such a very young boy who has not even married. And it is not the first time for you to accuse him.
I want to learn. And I want to learn. I want Kohera's land. That one I'm not going to hide it. Kohera, I want your land. I want to buy land from you. So that I'll be in position I want to be your neighbor. I want to be telling you your problems on your face. You know? Because at that age of yours, you are not yet understanding. You are not yet understanding. If you are willing to sell for me that land, you sell for me. Sell for me. But I'll be buying it piece by piece until I finish that land. So I want that land. I want land from you, Coher. Whether you like it or not, me, I don't want land from anybody. But I want land from you, old man, Kohera. You know? Because now you are saying we are land grabbers. We are grabbing land. Did I grab your land? Now that you want me to grab land, I want your land. You reply to this message because you said you are waiting for it. You are waiting for it. And also, let me put to your attention, Kohera, that you might raise children that actually does not belong to you. I keep on telling you, who is Andrew? You never answer. Actually, whenever I mention that name of Andrew, this old man always stop making videos talking about me. Whenever I mention, the moment I say Andrew, he will never make any video replying that video. But if I make a video that I does not talk about that, it will be very, very fast to reply me. So, Coher, I'm asking you again, are you aware of Andrew? The day you will leave this earth, it will take your wife like not even a month, she will leave that home. Me, I want to be open. I don't like sanitizing things for you. You have corrupted her minds and you have made her believe that you are capable, and yet you are not capable. You are not capable. You are just a frustrated old man who is wasting woman's life. She's a very young woman who is capable of getting somebody. Kohera, you are not now doing anything. You are just now sitting there being fed like a child. If it was not because of YouTube, let me tell you, you are just like a child sitting down there waiting for food. You know? And you don't want me to talk about those things that, David, I've been sympathizing with you. Sympathizing. But you are looking for me each and every day. So because you have looked for me, let me now start putting for you some of the things. One, I said, if you continue provoking me, I'm going to release a video of how a dead father is actually better than you. Mark my words. If you think traveling is for everybody, I dare you, Kohera, you start traveling. When you talk of jealousness, I see jealousness in your eyes. I see bitterness in your eyes. I see greediness in your eyes. And I see bitterness in your lips. You are a very, very greedy old man. And not only greedy, you are a very, very stupid old man who actually does not wish anybody well around you. You would be a person even saying congratulations, Mr. Ondari, for the good things you have done in changing that village. You would be. But you are the very person who is very bitter, crucifying Mr. Ndari and the entire family. You know? To an entire family. And you say you're a clean old man. You are an idiot. You're a fool. You don't understand and you don't act like a professional teacher. If you're my father, I would have not only sealed your mouth, but I would have removed that phone from you. Because after removing it, you don't have money to buy another one. You don't have. Because even the phone you are using was donated to you. Everything is donation. So when you say people are being donated, your latrine is a donation. You know? Now I've seeing you starting to change the dressing code. Your life is now changing. So now you want us to be proud of you that actually, you know, you have now progressed in your life in 75 years. God has opened doors for you when you are now 75 years. But from the time you're a child, you lost focus. You're an old man. You're a man who was just wasting his life with a lot of women, producing children like rats. How can you have 25 children? 25 children and you are still producing. Can't you really get tired? Can't you really one day sit down and thank God for the life he has given you and all these children he has given you and stop producing more children? If you want to produce children to fill that land your grandfather or your father left for you, you want to produce children to fill that land. You expect your children to produce their children and they will stay where? Because you say children are supposed to, you know, inherit their ancestral land. Now for you, you are very busy overproducing to fill the entire land. Where do you expect your grandchildren to construct, to stay, if you are still producing? Up to this time you are producing. Even as we are talking, probably you might be producing. Kohera, you are not a rat. You are not. You're a human being. Accept that you're a human being. You can imagine as this video is coming out, this old man is producing as you'll regret the day you made a video about me. You'll regret it. You know, and by the this is the start, this is the beginning. You're looking for problems. And if you feel you have the energy, you release more video. Release more videos about me. I dare you, Coher. Release more videos. I'll release the worst video about you. You know? You are saying I made a video about the fisherman finishing his father. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? The fisherman made a video that Prince Odinga deleted his own father. And even you made a video about it. That Prince Odinga deleted his own father. And now, you want to come out to say that I did bad to make such a video. Why am I going personal? Why were you going personal on Prince Odinga? Why were you going personal? Why were you going personal? And you want to tell me I will be wrong to say probably, you know, you also deleted your own father. You want me to be very, very careful. There are two videos that I have not released about you. One is about your father. And the secondly, how a dead father is actually better than you. Those two videos, I didn't release them. Because actually, I didn't want to go extra mile. But if provoked, I will release one of them. And if you so happen to watch one of those videos, Kohera, you have been saying that I'm too far. That is when you will know that actually I'm not far. That is when you will know that actually I'm not far. I'm just very, very close to you. And I know a lot of things about you. And they are facts. It's even good you have said, I always talk about things like I'm in your community. I'm there. You should even have fear that I do exist. You should even have the fear. Because I will release a video about your grandfather, even mentioning his right names. Release a video about your own father, mentioning his right names, mentioning your mother's right names, every step by step, until I reach where you are. Be very, very careful. So we always, when you see us coming out here, we have the details. We have the details. And if I so happen to come to that village, I want to meet you, Coher. I want to face you face by face. And I want you to tell me some of the things, how you did those things, face by face. And I will tell you how stupid you are, right on your face. Be very, very careful, Coher. Don't provoke people. The truth is, I know a lot about you. You have asked me to be very, very kind. So let me be kind to you today by stopping here talking about you. But if you make a mistake to release a video about me, I dare you, Kohera, I'm going to release the most terrible video about you. If you so happen to watch this video, I'm warning you in advance. It seems you want to cross the red line. And if you cross it, I'll bring the ball on your court. And that is when you'll realize how this world can actually squeeze you to the corner. Please, if you're this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. Kohera is the one who looked for me, and I've responded to him in a very, very partial way. If provoked, I'll release him another video. Wewe, Kohera, stay warned. Please, don't look for problems. I have been trying to avoid you. But if you feel you have the energy, you have the capacity to exchange with me, you release a video. I dare you. I really dare you. Yes. Thank you so much, my good people. Actually, today I was actually planning to make a video, not about this old man, But since he looked for me, I've decided to put this video out. Partially to respond to an old man who have actually lost direction in life. Yes, please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. First of all, I would really want to thank Madam Winnie Ball for your big donation yesterday. Thank you so much. And also big appreciation to Elena Lidner for your big donation yesterday. I really, really do appreciate you. And also Ezela, thank you so much. Thank you a million times. I really appreciate. This is what is paining some of these people. This is actually what is paining them. When people keep on slapping me here with the donation, it pains them. Let it continue paining them because they don't know how me, I have my good people here who always keep on supporting me, watching my videos, subscribing, encouraging me, motivating me. Those are the people I have here. So Kohera, you leave me alone. As you said, I leave you alone. Okay, leave me alone. Greetings to all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. Not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much. I was just provoked. And that is why I've released this video. Yes, so Kohera, don't provoke me again, because I don't want to be part of the other story of yours. Yes, thank you so much, my good people. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you. See you again in our next video.